Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm back for another daycare planning video. We are going to plan my daycare schedule for the month of November. I'm going to tell you all the things I have planned and what we're going to be up to. But first let's recap October a little bit. I'm looking through my schedule and we did all of the stuff I said we were gonna do. We didn't really have to make any changes. I did my fall craft. We did little jack-o'-lanterns. If you missed that, I might have filmed a vlog during that, but I definitely made a short. So go back and find our little jack-o'-lantern craft. We did centers a couple times. We did Play-Doh. We did our spooky, we did switch up which science experiment we were gonna do. And we did the ghost volcanoes instead of the balloon ghost. So that was cool and the kids loved that. Yeah, so it was a good little month. We did our circle times when I scheduled them. So everything that I told you in last video stayed on track. I got everything done and I'm proud of myself for sticking to it. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I would get lazy and be like, let's not do circle time today, it's fine. But we did it, thumbs up. All right, let's get into November. First, November is gonna run for my calendar, I'll show you. It's going to run from October 30th until November like 24th. I explained in the last video that I base that off of when I get paid. I get paid, parents either pay me every week or every other week. So I just make sure I have 4 full weeks of pay that get deposited into my bank account before the first of the month. I pay all my bills on the first of the month. So I'm ending November on Friday the 24th because the next week is gonna sorry, that came out of focus. The next week is gonna be part of December because that last week, the money from that week will not get deposited before December 1st, if that makes sense. So like, cause December 1st is on a Friday. So that's just how I do things. So my month of November, why is the focus being so stupid? It's gonna be from October 30th through November 24th, which is a Friday. So, which is Black Friday. So that was first of all. Second of all, okay, November is a big month for me every single year. I don't know if I've ever really talked about this that much, but November is always my month to get my yearly inspection. So once a year, a representative from the state comes into my house and does a thorough inspection. She looks around the house and makes sure I have everything, like there's nothing that is a safety hazard for the kids. Everything's correct. Things are labeled the way they should be. I feel like there's just so many things that's like, I don't know, they look at, like she's here for like 2 or 3 hours. She's super nice. My inspector before her was super nice too. So none of the inspectors I've never had bad experiences with them. They've all been very nice, but it is like, it does kind of throw our morning off whenever somebody comes because we can't go anywhere. We have to stay here because she goes through all the kids' paperwork to make sure all of that is up to date, and it takes her a while. She has to go through my paperwork, make sure my clearances are up to date, my trainings are up to date. It is a whole process. So something in this month is going to get thrown off. I'm gonna silence my phone here, it keeps going off. Something will eventually get thrown off. I'm just hoping that she comes on a day when I don't have something planned. Because about 2 days a week I don't have something planned. I just kind of leave it open for whatever. So I'm hoping she comes on a day that is not a planned day, but my luck, that won't happen. So the way it works is she sent me an email with all the paperwork I needed to fill out, my application you have to like reapply every year for your certification. So I have all the paperwork done. I need to sit down and kind of go through all the regulations, recheck things I need to check, and I'm gonna do that next weekend. And get all that done. So next weekend for me is like the last weekend in October. So I'm planning on Saturday and Sunday next weekend to sit down and just go through everything, make sure everybody's stuff is good. I'm pretty good at keeping up with that stuff throughout the year, but I always like to double check everything right before she comes. So yeah, she can come. I get an email from her in my window. Once I send in my application, I got another email saying, okay, your window is November 1st through November 30th. Let me know of any dates that you will be closed. So I always have to tell her I'm closed Thanksgiving. I always close back Black Friday. And then this this year, I am actually closing the Monday after Thanksgiving. I don't normally close that day, but my mom and I are flying to Tampa to visit my brother that weekend. So I am gonna be closed Thursday, Friday, and Monday of Thanksgiving. So I told her that, she was fine with that. And yeah, so it's always a stressful day, but I'm always relieved when it's done, and it makes it easier because the inspectors have always been very nice. So even if I have a little like infraction, like if there's something on the paperwork that wasn't quite right, they do write you up, but it's not that big of a deal. You just fix it and it's fine. I've never gotten like written up for anything super serious. So that's a big deal. The inspection is happening this month. So yeah, I'm just hoping it goes well and everything is fine. Okay, so another thing that's happening this month is we have a birthday. One of my little girls, her birthday is actually on Halloween. She is turning 3. And so for that, I usually ask the parents, I was like, do you want to send something for her birthday? Like a treat for the kids? And almost always they do. Sometimes the parents are even like, can I buy pizza for the kids too? I'm like, yes, absolutely. They love pizza parties. So I don't know what this mom will end up doing. Sometimes they stop at Dunkin' and get donuts. Sometimes they bring cupcakes, you know, just whatever. And if they decide not to do something, I'll do something. Like, it's not a big deal. I've done that before where I'm like, can I make them something for their birthday? That was like way early on. And then I was like, I'm gonna let them do that if they want to do that. But I ordered her birthday present already. And I do plan on filming I have myself scheduled to film a daily vlog that day. So I'll sprinkle in a little bit of daycare and her birthday stuff that we do that day. So birthday, and I always get the kids a present. I try to keep it under $20, and then I'll just tell you what I got her. Who cares? So I asked her, I was like, Matt, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, babies, 2 babies. And I was like, okay. So I just found a set of twin babies on Amazon, and they come in this like little wagon, and it was under 20 bucks. So ordered her that, and then I always go to the Dollar Tree and get them, whoever the birthday kid is, I get them a balloon, and they have that, and that's their birthday, and we eat whatever treat their parents send. And actually on her birthday I have circle time scheduled, so we're gonna do that too. I'm gonna stick with my circle time schedule. Yeah, let's get into it. So this is my little calendar. For those of you who didn't watch my last video, I just have a calendar like this. It comes, I don't know, I might be totally filled in by now. It comes blank, so it works Mondays first, and then it goes through Saturday and Sunday. I kind of like that. I like Saturday and Sunday being on the end, but it comes blank, and so I just write in the month at the top corner. As you can see right there, I write in the month, and then I just write the dates in myself. So this first week, it starts on October 30th. We're gonna do Play-Doh on Monday and Thursday. Last time I did Play-Doh on Monday and Friday, but I'm gonna let my one older baby see how she likes Play-Doh. Last time I let her play Play-Doh, she played for like 2 seconds, cried, and wanted to go back in the living room and play. But I think I'm gonna let her try this time. And I got the kids some rolling pins this time, so they're gonna be super excited to do that. So we're gonna do Monday, Thursday Play-Doh. I always do some sort of activity on Mondays and Thursdays, or Mondays and Fridays, depending on what it is, because the only kid that would miss out if I did it Monday and Friday is the older baby, and most of the stuff, like a couple of the things that she would miss, it's not a big deal. Like if I do centers one week, she misses that, but it's okay. She's too little to do that anyways. So Monday and Thursday, we're doing Play-Doh this week. Tuesday will be circle time, and we're gonna be on the letter E, and then it's Maddie's birthday. And then Wednesday, I have written down that we'll do the letter E paper, but we might do it this day, just depending on how the day goes. But I have it for us to do this week. Since this would be our last circle time with letter E, we do 3 circle times with 1 letter, and then we do our letter paper. And I just do the letter paper on whatever day, and whoever's here that day does the letter paper. I don't like print one for everybody. It's just whoever's here that day does the letter paper. And then, yeah, so this is a busier week. So Friday's the only day where I have nothing scheduled. So Friday can be a day, if it's nice, we'll go outside, maybe watch the Letter Factory, maybe we'll have a glow stick dance party. Who knows? But Friday that week is just left open. All right, the next week we are gonna do centers on Monday and Friday. I've done a couple videos about centers before, so you can definitely go back and look at those. I just put different activities around the dining room and in the kitchen for the kids to do. So yeah, centers this week, and then Tuesday and Wednesday are just open for whatever. And then Thursday we will do circle time, and then our next letter will be the letter H. This might be confusing to you why I'm jumping from like letter E to letter H, and last month I did like F and T. T, I think. I don't do the letters in alphabetical order. I found an order in which it's easiest for the kids to write. So it goes from like the easiest letter to write to it gets a little bit harder. So the straight letters are gonna be the easiest for kids to write, like T, F, I, H, because they're straight lines. And then they move into like the letters that are more curved. So I don't know, like S, R, things like that have a curve in them. And I think the way the order is, like the slanted letters are a little bit harder. So like K has some slants, A has some slants, if I'm remembering correctly. So yeah, they're in a weird order. They're not in alphabetical order for that reason. It's based off of the easiness of writing them versus just alphabetical order. So the next letter will be H. We'll do that Thursday, and then that is that for that week. All right, and then this week is the week I'm gonna do the Thanksgiving stuff, because the next week I won't have daycare Thursday, so I need to do it this week. So we're gonna do a Thanksgiving craft. I think I'm gonna do something that my friend sent me on Instagram. So I'm gonna try to explain that. In the video, it was a Halloween version of it, but what somebody did, they printed out a pumpkin on printer paper, and it was just like an outline of a pumpkin. And then they took like aluminum foil and let the kids color with, they were just like Mr. Sketch markers all over the aluminum foil, like any design they wanted, just scribble, whatever. And then you spritz it with water, and then you like flip the pumpkin paper over so the pumpkin is face down on the color, and you push it down, and then you pick it up, and the color is supposed to go onto the pumpkin. So I think I'm gonna do that, but with a turkey. So I'm just gonna do an outline of a turkey, and that's gonna be our craft. That's the plan. We'll see what ends up happening, but that's gonna be our craft. And then, I don't know if you saw when I had the camera flipped, it said how to cook a turkey. So that's something I do with my older kids. I have something I made. It's like how to cook a turkey. First you do this. And I let the kids fill in what they would do. I write it, but I just ask them. I was like, I have to get creative, because they get really confused sometimes. They're like, what? And I obviously only do this with the older kids that can talk a little bit more. Like, I'm not going to do it with the 1-year-old. So this is more of an older kid activity. So I go, hey, I need your help. Can you help me? If I was going to cook a turkey, like, what do I do? And they'll tell me, and it's just always really funny, because they'll be like, this one kid one time was like, take it out of the fridge, put a lot of butter on it, and then, like, I don't know, it's just really funny. So it'll be like, first do this, next do this, and then like bake it for blank minutes. So I say, how many minutes should we cook it? And they'll be like, one of the kids was like, 1 minute. And I was like, how many degrees should we cook it? And they'll be like, 2. And I'm like, okay, we'll cook it for 1 minute at 2 degrees. And I will probably post them on my Instagram story for sure. So keep an eye out, follow me on Instagram, and keep an eye out for that, because it is so funny, the stuff that they say. Sometimes they just say, like, they're like, I don't know. And I really have to like be like, well, what do you think we would do? Like, if you were gonna cook a turkey, I have to talk them through it a little more to get them to kind of say stuff and think about it. But it's really funny when they do that. So we're gonna do those activities on Monday and Thursday, the week before Thanksgiving. And then that week we will do our second circle time with H on Tuesday. And then that week, Wednesday and Friday will be open. And then the following week is Thanksgiving week. So the only thing I have planned is I wanna do circle time that week. So I'm gonna do it on Wednesday, and so I can wrap up H. So that'll be our third circle time for H. I was gonna not do circle time that week, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and then we'll do our letter H paper the same day. That way H is done for the holiday, and then when we come back after Thanksgiving, we can start on a new letter. We can start fresh. So I'll be open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the week of Thanksgiving. I'll close Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. And then that is our whole month for November. I feel like there's something else I need to do this month, but I don't have it scheduled because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do it. But if you guys have followed me for a while, have seen my Instagram posts or TikToks, reels and stuff I've made, I always have wall art I do out in the hallway. So when the kids come in the hallway, up on the wall is a craft that they did with their face on it. So right now I have ice cream cones. So the kids painted a thing of ice cream, a scoop of ice cream, and then once it dried, they glued on sprinkles, and then I put their picture on it, and then there's a cone that I glued the ice cream to. So the kids all have different color cones and sprinkles, and there is a video on it somewhere. It probably is on here as a short. It's definitely like on a TikTok somewhere or on my Instagram reels. I think I posted a picture of it on Instagram too, if you want to look for that. But we've done ice cream cones. I think for Christmas, Oh, did I do the elf yourself thing? I might have done the elf yourself thing for Christmas where I took the kids' heads and then I let them pick out outfits as an elf so they looked like an elf. And then for winter, I'm trying to think. Last year I did a Christmas and a winter one. Oh no, I didn't. I think last year I did snow globes and I did that before. I can't even remember, you guys. But the last several are posted on my Instagram, so go look. Like for fall last year, I did the trucks with the pumpkin in the back and the kid's face was in the front of the truck, so they got to paint the truck and the pumpkin. And then I did the winter with the snow globes, and then I did ice creams. The ice creams have been up there since like April, and I love them so much. That's why I didn't do a fall one. I was like, I love these ice creams. I don't want to take them down because they're so cute. So I never did a fall wall art. So I'm gonna do, I think I just want to do a winter one. I'm lazy, and doing those wall arts take forever because we have to do the activity and then I have to print out pictures of the kids. I have to take pictures of the kids, print them out. It's just a whole process. So I probably will try to find something that's more wintry versus Christmassy. And I will probably try to get that started in November. If I don't get to it, I will 100% do it like the first week or so in December. But I do want to do like more of a wintry thing so that I can keep it up longer. Instead of the one year I did the elf yourself, it's obviously just Christmas. So when they got back from Christmas, I had to like throw up like something else that was more wintry, and I don't remember what I did. And I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm still trying to decide. I thought maybe like snowmen, like put their head on a snowman and I can let them like dress the snowman a certain way. I don't know. I'm still contemplating what I wanna do. But that is something else that at least needs to be decided this month, if not done this month. I would kind of like to get it done, but we'll see. But yeah, that pretty much sums up what I have planned for the next month of daycare. I just realized I crossed off this month and it's not done yet. Anyways, when the weeks are done, I kind of like squiggle through them, and I squiggled through this week and it's not. Yeah, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you guys like these? You guys liked my last daycare planning video, so do you want me to keep doing these every month? I can 100% do that. I kind of like doing this because it makes me plan and get more organized. And yeah, and they're super easy to make. So let me know if you want me to keep this up. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Thumbs up, comment, press that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are getting really close to hitting 2K, like really close. At this moment on October 22nd, I have 1,915, and right now I'm averaging 111 subscribers like in the last 28 days, so essentially like about 100 subscribers a month. So I definitely think I can hit 2,000 by the end of the year, which is really exciting. I remember how long it took me to get to 1,000, and now I'm close to 2, which is so crazy. I feel like I always see people do giveaways and stuff. Like, I didn't do a 1K giveaway because nobody even like responded. Nobody cared. But I could do a 2K giveaway, or maybe wait for 5. But I don't even know what I would give you. I don't know. We'll think on it. But if you want to see other content, come find me on TikTok and Instagram. And I will see you guys in my